Alright guys, it's Sunday. Let's come out here and I'm looking at this battery charger and it's not quite on 0. It's a little less than 1 though. It's a lot better than it was yesterday. I'm beginning to wonder if this thing's going to take a full charge or not. I'm probably just going to leave it on charger again today because it's kind of overcast and just kind of, yeah, blah. Let's see what it looks like. It looks like snow clouds, but it ain't quite cold enough for snow. It just looks like overcast. It's supposed to rain the next 2 days, so anyway, we'll go down there and I want to take another look at that vent. A lot of y'all commented on the video. I didn't really think much about it at the time, but after reading y'all's comments, yeah, I need to figure out where that vent's coming from. Surely it ain't the gas tank vent, but if it is, we're going to have to do something different. So, come with me and we'll go down to the barn. Alright guys, so we'll take a little better look at this vent, I think. So, obviously somebody added this vent. Cut a hole in the cap here and run this vent up. That's probably gonna get a little bit wet out. Okay, so that's going to that brake booster. It must be like a vacuum breaker or something. I don't know what the hell. But that's the hydraulic, I mean not the hydraulic, but the vacuum booster brakes. And yeah, don't know why that was added like that. It should have had something factory on it if it needed it. Maybe they moved it up and stuck it in here just to keep water out of it or something. I don't know. Yep. So it looks like the pickup tube in the top of the tank here. What do you think it'd come off the bottom? That might be the return line. I ain't sure. I've never had a truck that had a gas tank behind the seat. I don't know why. That damn saw's about to fall out over here. I don't know why the Chevrolet and all those Ford put them behind the seat. That was a little bit stupid, but anyway. So another thing I want to take a look at is the battery box. So get this. I don't think I latched this good enough. Oh yeah. So that's sure what that is right there. I think this line right here goes to that brake vacuum booster. I think. But alright, then you got another master cylinder here for, I guess, for the front brakes. Weird setup. How that works. Really ain't sure how that works, to tell you the truth. If anybody can explain it, I'll be interested in knowing. But anyway, that's what it looks like. So, onto the battery tray. It looks like the battery tray was welded. Somebody added this one later. They made a new one and welded it to the inner fender here and to this brace right here. So I'm gonna have to come up with the brace, this brace to put over here, or a brace similar to it. Yep. And a new battery box too. I've probably got an old battery tray I can use. How you like this power steering pump cooler? Well, anyway, guys, I guess that's going to be about it on this today. I kind of got a little bit of a headache today. I'm going to show you. I know y'all seen this truck before. This truck here is a 78, and of course it's got surface rust everywhere, but very little rust through. A few dents, dings. It's an old Air Force truck one time. I don't know if you can see that, says U.S. Air Force. I've covered it up. Maybe you can see it. But anyway, so it's got low miles on it. And the interior, other than the seat, is in really good shape. I don't know why these seats do like they do. Actually, this seat's in better shape than the other seat. The walls don't seem to build in this truck quite as bad as they do in that other one. We just got all the boots and all. I'd like to take the engine and transmission out of this truck and then put in that other truck. This one's got a choke. It's showing 50,556 miles. And I would say that's probably original. You can see it don't have the tack and it don't have the vacuum gauge on it like the other one does. But it does, I do say it does have the, it's got the saddle tank. I'd like to have that put on that other truck. And of course the tires on this thing pretty shot. The hood, other than being a little surface rusty, is in pretty good shape too. And the latch actually works on this one, it don't on the other one. It does have, looks like it does have the oil bath breather on it like the other one. And here is the battery tray. So it's basically the same as the other one. And this is, I think this is probably either welded or something, welded or bolted on from the bottom, but that's definitely welded right there. This one's got 300 6-cylinder in it. And it runs good. It did run good. The last time I cranked it, it ran real good. Got the original, I think it's got a single barrel. This has got a good radiator. It's holding level. The only thing wrong with this truck is the fuel line that runs from that saddle tank to this fuel pump was rotten. And so I hadn't had time to fool with it. So a few little old wasp nests on here, but it's basically got the same brake setup as the other one. This thing usually gets slap full of wasps. Look at that. They built on top of each other, and there's the dead wasps. Oh, can you imagine opening this joker up in the summertime with that full of wasps? Oh, that eats you up. I've got to put this on my dually. That's what I'm saving it for. So anyway, guys, enough of me rambling on about this, that, and the other. We know what that vent's for now, so that's not no big deal. And hopefully, once I figure out what I'm gonna do with this battery box, and I'm probably gonna pull this carburetor off and clean it good. So yeah, pull the carburetor off and clean it, and go from there. And hopefully get it running, get it where to idle. I got to figure out why it's not got any antifreeze. I know the last time I used it, once it run a while and got hot, it didn't want to run worth of crap. And I guess now I know why. It didn't have no coolant. The temperature gauge never moved, so that gauge is stuck. It never got hot, so that ain't working. Alright guys, well, stay tuned for more on this old dump truck. It's not a real high priority project right now, but I want to do something with these two trucks, and one of them I'm going to get rid of. So yeah, I got to get down to one truck. That truck I don't never use. I bought it to haul round bales with because it had a lift gate on the back of it, but I don't need it. I can't afford insurance on it, put it on the road, can't afford tires. So I'm just gonna use what I can off of it and scrap the rest, and then use what I can off that onto this one, and get this one where it runs pretty good. So guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.